We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians.
6.
Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. In is Christian Yelich. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Here it is on 3-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The tag, and he is out. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Into the box, number 9. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Drilled on the ground to short. Lindor takes it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And that misses ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Brantley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. Braun rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he's safe. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he takes ball one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall looking up. Gone! Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naquin's under it. He's got it one away. So striding in, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain, a base hit in his first trip. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
In there, 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of digging in to try it again. Christian Yelich. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
22. Christian Yelich
sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
To third. Ramirez is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat. Number 9. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Brantley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yan Gomes.
A cold strike on the inside corner. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Number 9 is there, and he has it for the out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chacin gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hitter, Ryan Braun.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall looks up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Travis Shaw. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Number 10, second baseman, Brad.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is in there. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin going back on it at the track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And this is fouled at the plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Tyler Naquin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Yelich is there. Let's see if they test it. Ready now, Yonder Alonso. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Lindor. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Again, he sends it out of play. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in once again, number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yan Gomes.
And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And they'll just tag him out along the first baseline. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Lindor.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And he comes. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. A little roller toward the hole. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tim Anderson. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Hit hard to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Ready once again. Michael Brantley. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The pitch. High pop up. Aguilar coasts under it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more. Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game.
Oh no, that looked to me like it hit him in the head. Edwin Encarnacion now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Chop weakly to the left. Shaw has it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Chacin comes set. 2-1 on its way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Naquin's on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Down the first baseline, and Encarnacion will take this to the bag, and the inning. Ready for another shot.
Leading off with a tribe, center fielder
Dan Jennings gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Striding in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yonder Alonso.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he got him swinging. Yonder Alonso is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Yan Gomes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Jason Kipnis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Santiago Casilla is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
This is a tough spot in game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Aguilar.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Gomes gathers it. And he makes the throw to first. Aguilar is retired, and there's one away.
Number 9.
Coming to the plate now, number 9. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ryan Braun.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He was a ground out victim last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman, number 10.
Jeremy Jeffress enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Pitching for the Brewers.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Jeremy
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So coming to the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Tim Anderson.
To short, hit hard. Lindor is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher.
Now with
Stephen Vogt.
Manny Pena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Pena.
Grounded back up the middle. Lindor scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Stepping up to the plate, Brad Miller. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a ball, 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well. Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. In is Christian Yelich, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off against Jeremy Jeffress with 3 outs remaining to try to make something happen. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Striding in, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. He's set, and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. A step on the bag for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
5 runs.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits.
On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State, there's a look at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Now batting, number 35. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through with 1 strike. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Left fielder.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Justin Turner. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Kane to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Turner. And he's retired here, 1 away. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Here's Ryan Braun now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Batting fourth, third baseman Travis.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to third. Suarez comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Number 9 is right there, and it's a very quick out. Number 1. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down. So striding forward now, number 33. He stands in for the first time in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to second for the. Now at the plate, number 9. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Drilled to first. He's right there. The tag, and he is out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. The windup and the 0-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt is ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Vogt is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
And that's in there, base hit. Miller rounds third and is digging for the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
And there's ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Striding in, Ryan Braun. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Suarez has got it, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder. Andrew
and this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in, Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Piscotty.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single. In now is Yasiel Puig, a base hit in his first trip. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a relay to the plate. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there. But, hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he's safe. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time. All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Vogt. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box, Brad Miller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tucker Barnhart.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now in the box, number 33 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-1 game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. It's in time. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder, Christian.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Benintendi on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Ready once again, Travis Shaw. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting. First baseman.
Jesus Aguilar is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Taking the turn is Braun, heading for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. In now, number 9. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard back up the middle. Peraza up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, right
Here
fielder.
comes the first pitch.
Even
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder, G.SKILL.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Digging in once again, Tucker
Now
Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready once again.
Number 33.
Heath Hembry will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second runner will stop at third. And they're at the corners now with nobody out. Jose Peraza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in.
Number 35.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 35 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
And he struck him out. So a big out there, but this slim lead is still in jeopardy with only 1 away. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder
Andrew Benintendi is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, catcher.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more, Brad Miller. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
out.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him reaching. Barnhart has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Jacob Barnes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Into
Brewers,
the windup and the
number
pitch.
50, Jacob
Now a flare out toward right center. Miller ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tucker Barnhart. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Braun. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Into the windup and the pitch. Bounce towards the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Puig's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. 1 away. Striding in once again, number 35. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Number 47.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 47.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, number 9, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he missed. To spur a ball. Chris Taylor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. The relay throw. Ready now, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Puig calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brad Miller is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. The left hand. Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Jeremy Jeffress comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. 1-1, here it comes. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Taylor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Again, he sends it out of play. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20.
First offering on its way. Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Hit hard up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Changeup away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Back behind second. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. comes set. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. To second for one. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Way late on the fastball for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Into the box, Max
Batting
Kepler.
fifth.
He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Shaw is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that misses ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit. Digging in, Joe Mauer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Kane is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bounce towards the mound. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jeremy Hazelbaker, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. But foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buxton.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
3-0 now. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Line to the right side, but foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Third inning, no score to this point. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Max Kepler. He popped out in his first trip. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. So stepping in, number 9. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Number 9.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So striding in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Drilled to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
First baseman.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. A base hit in his first trip. Swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Ryan Braun now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Hazelbaker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Miller. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a looper to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Miller onto the grass. And the inning is over. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tim Anderson.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready now, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miller.
Just got a piece to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Striding in, number 9. He reached on a single in his first try. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Gibson comes set. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying, you're going to beat me.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. As a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 9 is there, and he has it for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Minnesota.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Digging in, Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line it's a fair ball. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and the Brewers kick off the inning with a bang here. It's a leadoff triple.
The left fielder, number
in is
22.
Christian Yelich. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hazel Baker looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now for Braun, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
10, second baseman.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Yelich is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Catcher, Stephen Vogt.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Ready once again, number 9. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Grounded to the right. There is Dozier. Throw gets him there from short right field. So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
First baseman number 7.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit back up the middle. Miller towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Lorenzo
hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The left fielder number
in is
22.
Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Dozier has it. 1 there. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just a 1 out. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. To second for 1, on to first, and it's another double. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Center fielder number 25.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Up next for the Twins.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 38.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he takes ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. The runner scores from second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Santiago Casilla. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Miguel Sano is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Hit to short. Anderson brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 on its way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in now, Wellington Castillo. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Swing and a little blooper to center. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it. And here's Ryan Braun now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 39.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding forward now, Brad Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. Runners going. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier on to first, and this will remain a tie. Ready now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 25.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now. Number 9. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Number 9.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So a big moment in the ball game here. Zach is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra.
Marcus Semien.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. The 0-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Miller is there. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third. Settling in now.
Second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander, standing 6 foot even.
Number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set and the pitch. Pull it back up the middle. Buxton is right there, 1 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Crow will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2. Chris Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Number 68.
Chris Taylor. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 68.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Christian Yelich is at the plate as he watches ball one. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Jesus Aguilar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
Right fielder, number 9.
Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ball 1. Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. And stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Tony Kemp.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. So stepping in, Jose Altuve. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitches high, the throw, not in time as he steals second. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's in there, base hit. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Catcher.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Now, to tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Settling in now, George Springer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. At the plate, G.SKILL Gurriel. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Ryan Braun now. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Correa gloves it on to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Standing in, Max Stassi. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Max.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again. He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes. He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Josh Reddick stands in as he looks at a called strike. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Ready for another chance? Tony Kemp. He singled his last time up. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now. He hit a sac fly earlier, and he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into... At the plate, Stephen Vogt. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Kemp, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground, but foul. Smoked on the ground left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve on to first, and there are 2 down. In is Christian Yelich. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game. First pitch on its way. Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Yelich is running. In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 2-1, here it is. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Hit hard up the middle, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit, so the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in, George Springer, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, G.SKILL. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught steep. At the plate, number 9 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And no advance. It's ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the move is Springer. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff. Reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Catcher,
Stephen Vogt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding in, Brad Miller. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brad Miller.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough at the foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping into the box.
Leading off the 4th for the Astros, first baseman.
The pitch.
G.SKILL.
Drilled to the left side. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Into the box,
Now batting,
Max Stassi.
designated hitter,
No official at-bat
Max
for him, but he has scored a run in this
Stassi.
one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe. Ready to take his hacks again, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to third, and they get the force over there for the first out. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. He's set. Here it comes. Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now this is shot fouled at home plate. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Kemp. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now. ksc2339. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready once again. Number 9 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, George Springer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the runner back. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Number 10.
Digging in and looking for more. G.SKILL. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That's popped up out toward short right field. Miller is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Braun.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he just misses with a curveball. Set to deliver on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Reddick has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more. Stephen Vogt. He comes in one. Tony Sipp is into the ball.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 29, Tony Sipp.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Stassi. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Max
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Down the third baseline. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Josh Reddick stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he goes down and lines this one back into center field, and he's got a base hit. Digging in once again, Tony Kemp. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Riding in once again, Brad Miller. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ken Giles. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lorenzo Cain. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Reddick is there. Let's see if they test it. And they get the double play at third. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Buster Posey is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Shaw gloves it to second for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
George Springer.
To short, hit hard. Anderson picks it up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the now in the box, Christian Yelich. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 22.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Down and away, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Kemp arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, and they have taken the lead. Stepping into the box, number 9. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Ready now, Ryan Braun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Designated hitter. Ryan
this is foul right side. Now the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 20.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out.
Number 13.
And that'll bring up the
third baseman.
Heath Hembry is into the ball game now.
Now pitching for Milwaukee. Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Skied into straightaway right. Number 9 is there, and he has it for the out. In now, G.SKILL. It was a fly. Out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. A pause, and the 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now to the plate, Max Stassi. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick. Your attention.
So they'll make a match.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 71.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Astros, number 9. Marwin Gonzalez.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So striding forward now, Tony Kemp, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Manny Pena will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here.
Manny Pena.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Gurriel is under it, no problem, 1 away. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So digging in now, Marcus Semien. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this is fouled straight back. 0-2, here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Buster.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Jeremy
attention,
Jeffress comes on here
Now
looking
for Milwaukee, number 32. Jeremy Jeffress.
ball one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So stepping in, George Springer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus.
Kane is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 7 runs on 10 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.